Alrighty, Tackles Tinnies listeners, welcome to episode 3. Okay, we got a special guest here with me. This is my girlfriend Laura. Say hello, Laura.
Hello.
So, today's episode, we're going to do our SuperCoach team reveals. I'll go through mine, but more importantly, we're going to go through Laura's here. Laura's going to create hers completely live. She doesn't know too much about football, and she's just going to be literally going off complete vibes. It's going to be very interesting. She has no idea about salary caps or anything in between. So, Laura, can you tell us your team name and why you've done that?
Where's my Daddy Come Holmes? Because Val Holmes is hot.
So, Daddy Comes Home. So, that's pretty funny. Okay. Who's he play for now, Laura?
Dragons.
Yeah, well done. Alrighty. Would you like any tips?
No, yeah.
Okay, so generally, as we can see here, hooker, front row, second row, halfback, 5'8", centers, fullback.
Yeah.
Okay? The fullback generally makes the most points. Halfback, not many good ones available. Center wings make a lot of points. These big boppers, front rowers, BBL, doesn't make much. Okay? Once I click on one, so for example, I click on front row, it will load up all the available front rowers for you.
Now.
You have how much money? $11.8 million. Okay.
And do I also have to bench players?
Yeah. So you got to find cheap players. You can also filter by price. So if you wanted to, you can scroll down like so, and they can show you the total points that they averaged from last year and their total points. And you can filter like that.
Yeah.
So again, it's going to be a lot of guess checking and proving. And if you want help, I'll go through it. But once you pick a player, okay, you got to tell us why you're picking a player.
Like, oh no, I have 11 million.
And just make sure you're talking here.
Sorry.
So, absolute no idea who you're picking.
There's a lot of fucking people in there.
So also here, another one to see, percentage owned. So you can click that. Okay, and it filters what everyone else has done.
So everyone's picked this Sandon Smith.
Yes.
I'll pick him too.
So you've got to click the plus sign. So get rid of that. And then click on the plus sign if you want him.
Okay, yeah,
So
I'm taking him.
He is a dual position. So he's got halfback, hooker. So if you wanted to, you could have him here.
And
or
also, I don't want that.
Here. Okay?
It's a bit silly.
So generally, you can just vibe it out.
Okay, so front rowers. Oh, Tino Malawi.
Okay, Big Tino, sure. Why are you picking Tino? He's come back from an ACL.
Because we just broke him in half.
Yeah, so listeners, I've got all these little bobbleheads from being a Titans member, and I had trying to bring up all this equipment from the last podcast from downstairs. Had my hands completely filled, and Tino's done his Achilles tendons now on both feet and completely ruptured his legs. So hopefully I can resurrect Tino for the next episode. But yeah, he's been cut in half. So this episode is now dedicated to legless Tino. Who are we vibing? Who's our next pick?
I don't know. And this one. Just because I've heard of
so
his
remember,
name.
you got to press the plus symbol.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
So you got a lot of money in front row at the moment, which is okay. Let's go to your other positions. Let's go to your fullbacks. Go down the bottom. Fullback. So again, you want good players here.
Isaiah Longy. I know him. Oh, actually, no. I want to change it. Or do I have to?
So generally, you have 3 fullbacks here.
Okay. Fuck, I'm good at this. Wait, how do I put it in to be fullbacks?
So you go to filter.
But you told me before.
That's
it
right.
just comes up with person.
Scroll down. Oh, you might not be able to do it. Hang on. Okay, click fullback here. Okay, now you got to do fullbacks. So you got Iongi, you got Ponga, Turbo.
Kalen Ponga.
Okay, and now if you
because
wanted to...
he won the Dally M.
Yeah, a few years ago.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put...
So you can also now click on your flex position.
Wait, didn't Dylan Edwards used to play for Manly?
Not sure about that one, but he's a very good Panthers player.
Never mind. I'm gonna pick someone from Manly for Josh. Because I love Josh. Where's that?
Up the top, probably. Tom Trebojevic.
There you go. Oh, that's me when I play golf.
Yeah, Turbo. Tommy Turbo. Because all likes putting too hard on the putting greens.
Okay, and now where do I go?
Well, it's up to you. It's your team.
bit fucking boring.
So again, we're looking at the people who own these players. So obviously we've got a salary cap. How much money have we got left? Scroll to the top. Okay, 8.4 mil. Interesting. So again, we try to fill with cheap players who have upside, but you actually have no idea who any of these players are. So again, you're going off complete vibes. Surely you're picking Valentine Holmes.
Anyway.
Surely he's a lock in your team.
But where is he? Here he is, Daddy. All right.
Daddy Holmes.
Oh fuck, he's expensive.
Yeah, he's very good. He's 9% owned though. I'd love to have Valentine Holmes in my team. So you can filter by price as well. Cobbo's good.
Yep. I know him. Oh,
again,
Herbie Farmworth is hot as fuck. And then we'll just do like...
So if you go to the top again.
Yeah.
Click it again.
Oh my god.
Scroll to the top.
Bye, Daddy.
So these are some of the cheapest ones that are
Oh yeah, we'll do
playing.
this.
Robert Toyer.
Yeah, we'll just chuck him
Yep,
in.
he's Rooster player. Yep, and you can
Okay.
keep filling out your centre wings if you want while you're here. I just get all the cheap guys if I was
Okay,
you.
so then we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're going into wings and centers. I can do this
This
myself.
is 5'8".
Oh.
Are you vibing?
I don't know any of these.
420 Blaze,
people.
Trindle, Jaden Campbell, AJ Brimson. Oh, he's got the dual. Okay, so dual positions are officially out, guys. Unreal. AJ, you are coming into my team. So the Titans have the bye first round.
So I shouldn't have him in my team.
No, you can.
No, I won't be.
I've got
You're just
Tino.
trying to make me lose.
I've got Tino on my team. He's got the bye.
We're gonna just put. No, we'll just go back up here. Jerome Luai, and
Who else are you thinking?
people Ben Hunt.
Interesting. Let's check how much money you got. 3.6 mil, and you've got probably
I'm right.
10 positions to fill. So again, we got to get some cheaper guys. But again,
I'm going fine.
Very important. You get a very good halfback here.
Okay. How do I put my half?
I'd put Metcalf in.
No, don't tell me what to do.
Okay. You
I
pick.
want. Fuck! I can't even afford him.
He's expensive.
But I'm gonna take him.
Okay. And then I'd probably get someone cheaper.
Okay.
So you got Corey Horsburgh there, Dominic Valega.
Yeah, I'll just do old mate here.
So Corey Horsburgh starting at Vegas round.
And here.
Connor Watson. So check your prices now. You are gonna be struggling. You won't be able to afford all these guys. So it'll be interesting when we have to reevaluate who you don't want. But get as many players as you think are good.
So how do I get them?
Okay, so again, you click on the plus symbols.
I'm trying.
Yeah, so you're already on second row. So you scroll down.
Oh. So I need one and this one.
Hamoli Olekawatu at 666,000.
Well, how do I get it so it's the shortest,
We can filter by price.
lowest price? Here we go.
But some of these guys aren't even playing. Most of these guys won't be playing. That's why percentage owns better, because it just shows you the top people who are playing. But again, you got to look at a price. So anything around 350,000 down is cheaper.
All right. We're just
Should
going to be
start
chucking
probably not
in-
playing,
oh,
but yeah,
for
chuck
fuck's
him in.
sakes. We're just going to be chucking in Jake. I don't know how to say
Jack.
that. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Miles Martin.
Probably not playing.
Well, Dylan Lucas. Why do I know that name? Oh, he's at
Check your prices.
616,000. Absolutely fucking hell.
What about the Charlie Geimer?
Is he okay?
Yeah, you'd like him.
Why?
He's hot. Check him out.
Okay.
All right, check how much money you got.
I'm all right. I've still got a mill.
And you got 4 positions to fill.
That's okay. Okay. And now, what position's this?
Halfback. So you got Cleary as 1. There was one guy there who I'd be picking.
Okay, we'll just be quiet.
Look at the numbers. See if you can math.
Tom Duffy.
Yep, he's
Coming
starting for the
in.
Cowboys.
Duffy.
Now scroll up.
All right, who we're benching?
Again, I'd go cheap.
So, but if I'm going to be benching, they're not playing.
They won't play, but you got to pick 4 reserves every week.
So just the shit ones.
So Owen Paddy's coming
Cameron
off the bench.
Bakawaski.
No, not playing.
Oh.
So again, high
I've got
percentage
this
owned.
price. Holy shit. Okay. We want Oh, and Paddy.
Yep. He's coming off the
Babes,
bench. He's a
you're
young
coming
fella.
in.
And then you go click on front rowers. So Terrell May is probably one of the best front rowers you could pick up.
Well, I can't pick him, bro. I don't have 500 and something thousand.
You do. You have 650.
Okay, so then who am I finding for 54,000?
Yeah, then we're going to have to reassess because I'd probably be leaving him in. He's like a must pick. Look how many people own him. That's like 50,000 people in Australia own Terrell May.
Alright, well, you know
That's
what?
your one assist you're getting.
Who am I getting out? I'll make this decision.
And why are you going to get him out? I'm liking your team, actually. It's kind of vibey.
You know what? Tommy Turbo, you're fucking gone.
Who are you putting in?
I don't know, but he's 807.
You just cooked it so bad, Laura. You just cancelled your whole entire team. You
Why did I do that?
Because you're just clicking like you're not even watching. Keep going, mate.
So I'm going to have to start again.
Yep. All right, at least you have an idea.
Okay. So, we're just going to be going here.
So the flex position...
Tommy Turbo's out.
So the flex position allows you to play an 18th man every week. So your worst player in your 17... worst player in your 17 gets picked.
Alright, so we're
When
starting...
he gets dropped and the other one
Stop
gets
talking.
picked.
We're just coming in hot. And we're going...
So this will be a good player here. Latrell Mitchell's out for 8 weeks with a hamstring injury.
Fuck, they're pretty expensive, eh?
That's why they're the 7th best player in the league according to the price. These will be a gun. Your flex position's a gun player.
A gun player. Val Holmes.
Okay, sure.
Is that a gun?
Yeah, normally you do the 3 fullback strategy, but it's alright. You can do that.
Okay, stop. We're going to start with fullback. How do I pick... Are they... They're all not fullbacks.
They are all fullbacks.
Oh.
FLB is fullback.
Alright.
So...
We're coming in hot with... he's going to be a good player.
You like the hammer?
We're coming in hot with...
We've got Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh is good. We'll take him.
Okay, you need 2 more fullbacks.
Oh, fuck. Okay. And we're going to
Remember,
come
you can do percentage own if you wanted to.
hot with... Isaiah Longy.
Iongi, yeah.
Iongi.
Yep, so add him in. And then click on your flex, and we'll chuck your 3rd fullback in. Then that's done.
And we're coming in hot with Nathan Cleary.
Sure.
Why do you say it like that?
It's your team.
No, we're getting rid of him and we're bringing in Tino for Somalawi.
No, you put Tino at front row.
Oh.
You can leave Cleary there. It's
Okay.
fine.
So then here, we're coming in with our wings.
But then you got to pick 2 other halfbacks. That's your problem. That's why I'd leave Cleary in halfback. Because there's more depth at fullback than there is halfback.
Can
so
I
you got
just...
to minus him.
For fuck's sakes. Okay. I'll just come back to that one at the end when I have money.
I'd press save team if I was you. Oh, you can't save. Don't choke. All right. Yep. Keep going.
Okay. So this is wings.
Centre wings. Yep. So you can pick your Daddy Holmes if you want.
Okay. We're going to be picking... He's not even there.
He's there. He's just expensive. He's a bit further down. Not that far down.
Okay, well, he's not there.
So remember, feel like the cheapies again, and then you can go find your...
I didn't have any of
your
these
hotties.
people before.
You did. There's about 4 of them.
I don't remember any of them. Val Holmes. Found you.
Do you want to have Herbie again?
Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit for Herbie. I'm pretty sure he was down a little bit. There he is. And then I'd go to the top again and then fill out those cheapies. So remember, anything under like 300,000 is cheap.
Bye. Oh.
Yeah, Purdue's good. He's starting.
Okay.
Tamale, he's starting.
How many do I need?
You need to fill all these. 3 more.
Oh my god.
Did you want Cobbo again?
I'm trying to make my team cheap, Ryan.
Okay. Your team.
This is just...
Who are you thinking?
I would have done Brian, but
Put
he's
Toto in.
expensive.
That's alright. You can just go cheap elsewhere.
Hi, Brian. Okay.
Okay, go on expensive in the centre wings. That's okay.
5'8".
So I'd probably try to go 2 cheaper guys here, but the top guy's pretty good.
We're taking Luke Metcalf and Dylan Brown.
Interesting. Alrighty, nice pick. How much money you got left though?
I don't even want to think about it.
Well, you got to
We're
think about
going
it.
into halfbacks.
Sounds like
and
law in
we're
real
coming
life.
in just.
Can't budget. Nice snort pig you would
Oh
help.
my god. Okay, halfback. We're coming in hot with Nico Hines.
Nice pick.
I know. Okay.
So
Oh,
remember,
no.
you got to pick a pack up halfback. So
And
I pick
then,
someone cheap.
you know what? Sandon Smith, you're only $200,000. Shit.
Nice.
Okay, what are we at now? Second row.
Yep.
Okay, second row, coming in hot with...
Who you vibing? So some of these guys are pretty good, but obviously highly owned. You like Tino? Because he broke his leg. Surely you
Tino
got to
for
pick
some
him.
Owie. We're going to have Tino, Corey,
Corey Horsburgh, nice. Good pick starting for the Raiders in Magic Round. Not Magic Round, Vegas Round.
and...
Interesting.
What?
You love the Geimer.
Who's the Geimer?
Charlie
I don't know
boy.
who that is.
You'd think he's got a good rig on him.
I'll take him. Okay, and then coming across here.
It's the same. They're the bench now.
Benching.
Dimitri.
One.
The bird's a word. You like a bird.
Two.
What about the Goss?
Can you please stop talking? Hmm.
Who are you vibing? So like guys around like 400 to 450,000 for this position is pretty good.
Oh. You should have told me that earlier. Jack Bird.
Yep, he's good. You got one more pick.
And then I'm going to also pick this Dolphins mate.
Benny Fuyaki. Yep. Former
That's,
Cowboy.
What's his name?
Fene Fuyaki.
Okay, Ryan.
How much money we got?
I don't know. I'm not even trying to think.
3.2 million.
I'm going
for our
pretty well.
audio listeners. Yep.
Okay, second row. We're kind of
So
becoming...
again, look at your percentage owned. It's a pretty good indicator who's good and bad.
Babes. Okay, we're coming in hot with Payne Haas.
Nice, good pick.
Yep. And then we're going to be taking... I reckon I'm just going to take old mate here because he has the same last name
Josh
as me.
King, Laura King, fair call.
Okay, coming in with our hooker.
So you want cheaper here because you're going poor, like you in real life.
We Brother, you support my lifestyle.
So anywhere around 350 down is good. Again, some of these guys won't be playing. So look at the percentage owned. So if you wanted to, Sandon Smith, because you got him in halfback, you can put him up to hooker if you wanted to, and you can get a cheaper halfback for 200,000.
No, thank you.
Okay, your vibe.
I'm going to be taking
You like the Paddy?
Owen Paddy because I love Paddy Smiths.
Okay, and you got one more hooker to pick.
Oh, and then I'm going to pick...
You like Red Robson?
Yeah, but I don't have money.
So let's see how much money you got. Well, you
Okay.
can probably get him. You got two. Yeah, you better get him.
Right.
Okay, and you got 600,000 per position here. Oh, you got your flex as well. So I'd go one cheaper guy here.
We are going to be taking
Royce Hunt's all right.
Royce Hunt. And,
Can you
I can get someone good.
No, because you got the flex position as well to fill.
Alright, well, we're going to be taking Miles Martin.
Yeah,
And
not be
then-
playing. Okay.
And then you best believe we'll be coming in hot with an expensive one here.
So who you vibing? So you can't get those top four guys. Can't afford them.
Bam.
Nathan Cleary.
Nathan Cleary.
Will you keep doing that?
Save my team.
No, I can't do it yet
Why?
because you haven't picked them.
How about, what do you mean?
You got to press the plus, not the player. So your plus. Okay, and then we can press save my team. So
Wait. Your team
your
is
team has been entered. So at starting hooker, you have Reece Robson and coming off the bench, Owen Paddy. At front row, you have Payne Haas, Josh King, and coming off the bench, you got Royce Hunt and Miles Martin. In the second row, starting, you got Tino, Corey Horsburgh, Charlie Geimer, and off the bench, you got Jack Bird, Fini Fuyaki, and Vilega. Halfback, you got Nico Hines. Backup, Sandon Smith. 5'8", you got Metcalf. Backup, Brown. And he can be a reserve. So you got to pick 4 reserves too. So the 4 reserves have to get they get points, but we'll figure out at the end. Val Holmes in centre with Herbie Farnworth, Purdue, Toya, Brian To'o, Cobbo, Tamale. So they're actually very good in regards to your centre wing. Let's update this for you. So yeah, your starting centre wing, Holmes, Farnworth, To'o, Cobbo. Pretty good. To'o's injured for Vegas round, but he should be back in a couple of rounds, or you can make the trade now before, because you only get 40-something trades per year.
I'll just leave it.
Okay. In your fullback position, you got Walsh.
Yeah.
And your backup, Iongi.
Yeah.
And then the flex position, so your 18th man. So whoever does the worst in your team, he comes in.
Yeah. Cool.
So on the bench, you got Dylan Brown. Who else do you want to pick as a reserve?
I don't mind.
Who's vibing to you?
Go back up. I don't know. Who would you pick?
I'd probably pick Iongi, because he's a fullback.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick...
What about my most expensive on the bench, which is those two there? Bird.
Jack Bird and Fene Fuiaki. Yep, both good.
Cool.
So off your bench, you got Jack Bird, Fene Fuiaki, Dill Brown, and Iongi.
I hope I win this whole comp.
Now, this is the big thing. Your captain gets double points.
Nathan Cleary.
Okay? However, your vice captain is the backup
Val
to your
Holmes.
captain. So, ideally, your vice captain plays first, and then your captain plays second. So, he would be playing second. So, you'd potentially vice captain Cleary.
Okay.
And if he does shit, okay, you're safe. But if he does really good, you'd pick a player like Miles Martin to come play, and he would get the double points because he's not there.
Cool. Sounds fantastic.
So do you want Val Holmes as your captain?
As captain.
And then Cleary as your vice.
Yeah.
Unreal. That's your team.
Cool.
So each week we'll make a little segment, 2 minutes.
Each week?
You're going to make your trades.
Extending the friendship, bro.
You're going to make your trades, okay? And then we'll maybe ask some of your friends or some of the comments to give you a little bit of a hand, because I think she's going to need some desperate help, guys. But yeah, not too bad for a starting team. What do you think, Laura?
Fuck. Yeah, okay, go.
Okay, so that's your team. You're
Cool.
done.
Amazing.
Well done.
Goodbye.
You happy with that? Okay, guys. That was Laura. That was her team. I'm going to go through mine. I'm going to quickly make a quick adjustment because SuperCoach has just released the final dual positions before round 1, and I'm going to try to get AJ Brimson in. So stand by for the second part.
Yay, tackles and tinnies. Woo! Did I do good? Did I do good? Except for deleting the whole team at the beginning.
Alrighty, Tackles and Tinnies listeners, welcome back. It's literally been about 24 hours since my last recording. I actually did the recording straight after the recording with Laura last night, but I made a couple of changes. I did do the Brimson trade, which I said I was going to do, but I also downgraded a couple of other players associated with that. I did a Preston move, I did a couple of cheapies I swapped over, but let's just get straight to the video. Let's go straight to my screen right now. So, as you can see on my screen, Damien Cook is my starting hooker. At 662k, I think he's an absolute pod move. Okay, I think he's going to be anywhere between 65 to 80 points a week, to be honest. I project him to get about 65 to 70 minutes, about 25 minutes at hooker, and then the rest of the game will be at lock. Maybe subs to 5 to 10 minutes, but yeah, Tom will tell in regards to his role. But again, captain, new club, they looked really good in trials. Flanagan's absolutely been whipping him in the off-season. Absolute pod move, less than 5% owned. I'm just liking the vibe of Damien Cook. And obviously one of the best overall point scorers last year as well. Set and forget. And again, if he does poor at the start of the year, I can always downgrade to someone else. And I'm not too far from getting Harry Grant as well. My backup, I got Sandon Smith, like half the bloody population for NRL SuperCoach. But I got him at hooker and not at halfback. At 230-something K. Dual position, kicking goals. A Roosters team that's not too sure how they're going to go this year. But yeah, they'll be competitive in most of their games. Again, I project them to make anywhere between 200 to 300,000. So, yeah, I reckon he's going to get up to around $500,000 total at the end of the season, just due to his role and experience and getting more reps in. Maybe a Joey Manu return. Time will tell with that one. Next up, I've got my front row. Last year, absolutely went to the cheapest possible guys I could get because I just assumed don't really need front rowers. This year, change of plans. Okay, I've got Terrell May, like most of the population of SuperCoach. But I've also got Stefano Ukamanu from Melbourne Storm. Both got around the 500 to 550, and obviously Terrell May up to close to 600,000. These are guys I can actually just set and forget an entire year. Both probably won't play Origin. Maybe May, depending on his role in regards to showing what Laurie Daly can do. Stefano was there a couple of years ago, played one game. Again, new team, winning culture, potentially more minutes. Could look better. Both could be New South Wales Origin, but don't know. Time will tell. But again, they're very, very good players. Set and forget. I'm really happy with them. Corey Horsburgh, fantastic news. Dual position, starting in Vegas round at 355k. Set and forget. Happy days. I reckon he's going to make easy 150k for me. Get up to around that 500k mark. Love that. So I can switch around those type of guys. But the dual position is also really important because it's going to go hand in hand with my second rower, as we can see on the screen. Royce Hunt is my cheapie for the front row. Could get a Bentakura. Could get another dual position Nuff. Or I could get an Aaron Clark if I wanted to. Go up a little bit in price. But again, I'm thinking Royce Hunt, pretty solid. And then back row. So, I did have Jacob Preston yesterday after I did the recording, but I did change it. Now I'm at Zach Hosking. Okay, Zach Hosking at around 515,000. Yeah, if he gets 80 minutes or close to, even let's say 70 minutes, he's at value or at better. I reckon he's going to get around 65 to 70 points a game if he's going to get up to that 70 to 80 minute mark. Injuries has always been his problem. So, if he can stay in the park and do his job with a hopefully improved Raiders team this year, who knows? He could be great value and a bit of a pod move there. I'm also going for two guys who have limited competition currently in Kelma Tuolangi and Alex Seyfarth. Both projected to get anywhere between 65 to 80 minutes per game. Both around that 430k mark. Great value, in my opinion. I reckon they're at least going to get up to about 550, 600k at a minimum. So again, great value to potentially upgrade in the future. And now, Big Tino. My pride and joy, Titans captain, is back. Dual position, not starting obviously this week or in round one due to the bye for the Titans. But I got that flexibility with him and Corey Horsburgh to do the flex position and swap it out. So Tino, probably round two when Melbourne has the bye, will jump into the front row for Stefano. And again, that three-headed monster at front row, set and forget all year, stoked. But at this stage in the season, I could use Tino as my gun second rower. Happy with Tino. Sua Wong. Looks like he's going to get a greater role this year. Consistency in the team as well. At 313k, probably going to play anywhere between 45 to 65 minutes a week, depending on what's needed for the Roosters. They've lost a couple of big boppers in the middle with Jody Hargrave and Satili Tupanua. So I think his points are going to be there. I think he's going to average around 50. So plenty of cashola to be made early on in the season. And I've got the Goz from the Broncos. Projected to get starting second roller with Piakora not in favour. Maybe that's a bit of a ploy to get Piakora's engine revving because he's got so much potential. But yeah, I think the Goz from the Broncos, starting second roller, almost base in price at 230k. Yeah, definitely a short-term probably play when Piakora comes back, but I'm projecting to make some money, and then I can switch out to someone else. Maybe the Warriors, young guns there. A couple of them there we could get. Now, I did have Cleary as well yesterday, and I've swapped out to Nico Hines for a couple of reasons. One, the Panthers are a little bit decimated at the moment with their injuries, with To'o and Blaze Talangi being injured. Got still some young guys with Casey McLean a bit unproven. Dylan Edwards hasn't had a run all pretty much since the Australian tour. I haven't got what's his name? Pap's only just got to the team. Nathan Cleary, most importantly, hasn't had any reps either. So I think it's really important for Cleary to actually get some conditioning, game time conditioning in. And they've got Melbourne in round 3. So, yeah, a couple of variables there for the Panthers and for Cleary. So that's why I've decided to go with Nicho Hynes at 735k, kicking goals in probably a top 4 team at a minimum. He's saying that he's feeling the best he has in a while mentally, which is really important for Nicho. Yeah, I'm projecting him to go gangbusters, actually. Yeah, at 735k, he could go anywhere up to $1 million. We've seen it in the past. And, again, if him and Trindle can get that synergy on the field, I think he's going to do really, really well. To complement Nicho Hynes in the halves, I got Tom Duffy at basement price for the Cowboys. Bit unproven. Haven't seen too much footage on Duffy, but again, pretty highly owned, all things considering. Yeah, cheap as, decent attacking team. He's going to make money. That's the end of the story. So I'll be able to flex up to someone else eventually. But yeah, Tom Duffy, his jersey to lose in my eyes for the Cowboys. So we've also got Lukey Metcalf, like most people in SuperCoach. Dual position, 440k. He's got the halfback jersey, kicking goals. Time will tell with the Warriors, mate. He could be taken to the top 8 or he could be a bottom 4 team. There's a big swing for Metcalf, and if he can stay healthy, the sky's the limit for him, I reckon. And now, I talked about it yesterday. We got AJ Brimson in. And the big thing here is he got the 5'8 centre wing duel. So stay tuned for the next part there. But Brimo in those trials, loved it. Running off JC, running off Keeney. You got Tino back, Fodawaker, Joel Leaf, Big Fifi, Fermor, you name it. They've got a dynamic forward pack, and AJ Brimson just running off the back of that. And he's got a great little short kicking game as well. For those people who don't watch the Titans too much, next time you watch their game, really look at Brimo in probably the 30-metre attacking zone. Really takes control with JC looking more the structure outside of that. But again, I think he's at great value at 540k-ish. Now, centre wing. Garrick has been in my team for pretty much the start. Okay, at 680k, 5 out of 7 games at home at 4 Pines Park. Turbo's coming off, I guess, a awesome Australian tour. He's obviously had a bit of rest as well. Most likely back on the wing for Garrick, but again, time will tell with that one. Maybe centre because Leo Hawaii might have that jersey, but again, at centre, don't like as much, but on the wing, killer. But I can obviously downgrade or flex up because these are at a nice sort of price. I've got some other guys in mind, like Skelton was definitely on my list, and I can flex AJ down potentially and go get JC later on. Time will tell. But anyway, RTS, pretty much set and forget. As soon as I saw he was changing position on the wing, he's a base stat beast. I got that one right. Base stat beast. Those kick returns are going to be awesome for him, I think. He's going to get a lot more ball. I think he's going to do more of a bit of a low max sort of season. Obviously, he's not converting goals, but great ball runner, really strong in contact, great finisher. And I've seen a clip up of Tuivasa-Sheck recently on TikTok, and oh my god, he's just unreal. I think he's due for a bounce back. Another year back in the NRL. Yeah, 550k, set and forget. I don't envision myself trading him at all. Marju, very similar playing style to RTS. Obviously not as fleet as Foot, but 2023 got like 23-ish tries. One of the best try scorers in the league in 2023. Last year, 8 tries. Big difference. So I think the attacking stats have got to come. Okay, a lot of the times he had Dylan Lucas inside him, sorry. So with Bradman Best hopefully going to be there, giving some better ball, more opportunities for Marju to score tries, he's going to average 50 in base every single week. Or close to anyway. So if those attacking stats come, he's going to make money. Again, very happy with RTS and Marju being very similar. Now, Adam Dewey from the West Tigers. He's been in and out of my team for a while now. But now with AJ Brimson getting that centre wing 5'8 duel, him and Adam Dewey can do the old pivot between the two, which I really like that flexibility. We'll save a trade potentially if one gets injured. Dewey's also converting. Unreal. So that's really, really good. Tigers got Galvin another year. Buller's going to be coming back very shortly. Api Coruscant's going to be coming back round 2. And then, obviously, your main guy being Jerome Luai, giving out better ball. You've also got Big Terrell May. So, again, I think the West Tigers, obviously, probably not going to come last this year with double of upgrades. But I'm projecting Dewey to be averaging around 55 to 60 points. So, again, value. There's cash to be made early on in the season. Then we got Jackson Purdue. Again, cheapy. Robert Toya, cheapie. Both these guys are going to make me plenty of cash early on in the season. Yeah. Again, they could be hit or miss, but both of them projected to be holding their spots for the foreseeable future, and that's obviously important from cash generation early on in the season. Now I've got Shibasaki. He was also a recent trade-in from yesterday. He only just got added into SuperCoach not too long ago. And I think Shibasaki, I haven't seen too much of his gameplay, but he's pretty much projected to get the starting centre spot with Tony Staggs out for the next 6 to 8 weeks with his quad injury. So if Shibasaki gets that spot at 232k in a gun-ho, ready-to-rebound season from the Broncos, I'm really liking that vibe with Shibasaki. Not sure what side he's going to be on, but either you got Ben Hunt or you got Adam Reynolds. You can't go wrong. He's going to get plenty of good ball, and obviously Reece Walsh is going to be supporting up through the middle. So, yeah, I think Shibasaki's obviously going to make cash, same as Purdue and Toya. So, I've got my 3 cheapies there. I did have Tamale yesterday. But I've just been hearing murmurs in the rumour mill that he might not be guaranteed round 2, and I just don't want to be burning a trade. Like, if I can get 6 weeks out of Shibasaki, unreal. If Tamale is going to get dropped for Albert Hopewadi, yeah, I think it's just, I got so burnt last year. I ran out of trades with like 3 rounds to go, and I've just got PTSD. I need to like try to save trades because I really get carried away early on in the season just trying to get my perfect team. And my last 3 guys, and I've done the 3 gun fullback, and I'm putting that in abbreviations there. But Turbo, set and forget. If he's not injured all year, he's staying in my team. I don't care if he drops price. I don't care if he goes up to $1 million. Turbo stays in. Got Iongi as my backup. Iongi's... We saw him in the trials. He was actually quite dynamic. We were a bit worried being so young, lack of first grade experience, but he's shown some good chops and shown some good attacking prowess. And again, at 232k, you'd be stupid not to put him in, to be honest. You're either going to put him in now, or you're going to put him at around 3 or 4 when the cash generation starts coming up. Do I project him to make 80 points like Turbo? No. Do I project him to make 50 to 60 points? Yes. So again, there's 300k plus in value. It's a no-brainer until the cash generation stops. And then my flex position, I got Kalen Ponga. Self-explanatory, full medallion winner, kicks goals, literally is the Knights' attack. Pretty much plays like a halfback but defends at fullback. He's unreal. I did have Reece Walsh in there for a little bit, but again, I didn't want to overload myself with Broncos because I do have some other plans later on. Turbo, Ponga, Iongi, the 3 guns at the back. Really happy with that. But yeah, again, pretty stoked with my team overall. Done many of changes. I got 21k left in the bank. Definitely learned some lessons from last year. I'm not going cheap hooker. I'm not going cheap front rower. The volatility out of the centre wings, okay, with my cheapies. A lot more cheapies this year, comparatively. But I'm pretty happy with my starting centre wings with Garrick, Tuivasa-Sheck, Marju, and Dewey. And then obviously I can flex with Brimo. Happy with my halves. Duffy, don't know. Time will tell. But if Humphrey brains it, I can always have some flexibility there as well. And obviously I'll try to eventually get up to Cleary from Nico Hines with my projection. But yeah, guys, if you have any comments or recommendations for my team, or you're saying that player's trash or get him out, please let me know in the comments, either Instagram or YouTube. I want to clip up some more TikTok videos from the Laura segment because there's some absolute comedy in that one, to say the least. But yeah, thanks guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. And again, any suggestions about future podcasts or segments you want to listen to, please let us know. We're going to go back to normal viewing post Vegas round. So Gary's going to come back. We're going to start clipping up some more Physio Corner. We're going to get our ChatGPT predictions in. We're going to look at doing our overall rankings. So yeah, heaps of stuff coming in the future, guys. Back to normal viewing. Just the SuperCoach stuff is out of the way now. We can now focus back onto the main footy side of things. Thanks, guys.